Hello, Facebook, YouTube. Well, the topic of this message is talking about reality. I enjoyed myself at the Rays game with my friend Robbie, out of the blue moon, and it was pretty good. But the topic of this message is called the reality of what are you questioning? Let me see if I could say it right. Well, let me do the message because maybe the message can help with the title of it. It's kind of like, are you really questioning really? You know what I'm saying? It sounds weird though. The thing is, unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand. Whoa, a storm really hit this place, knocked down some young trees. Oh no, the young baby trees are knocked down. It's not a good thing. See, here's the thing. It's the more I understand, if I'm going to truly live life the best way as possibly can, I have to, it says in that 3H Nation, it says, humble to realize. I must humble myself to realize something. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, the problem of a lot of people and the decisions of the directions that they made in life, they do not, I believe, reverence and respect the ideal of really. Yes, really. We say, well, you talking about really? Well, really is it's an ideal of accepting. It's really an ideal of beholding something. You know what I'm saying? Beholding and recognizing something, to think that it was something there or nothing there. You know what I'm saying? And when we say, we find ourselves saying really, more likely I guess the word is recollect or recognize what you're seeing and what they're beholding, and trying to put things together to make sense of something that they're seeing as far-fetched to what they expected out of a person or concerning a situation happening. It's this really, that people unfortunately gonna come to a situation and they're gonna say the word really, like to recognize that this is happening. I mean, is it really? That kind of expression that unfortunately we in a world that takes that ideal word lightly. They think, I'm just gonna see, and that's the mindset Satan wants everybody on. I'm gonna just do something. I'm going to just accomplish something. It's just gonna happen just the way I want it to, just the way I planned it to, and then all of a sudden some situation come that is far-fetched from the ideal that you had planned and had in mind, and you find yourself saying, really, is this really happening? Is this really going on? And people come to this situation. A lot of y'all come to this situation in life that is that really you're not really questioning reality, or you haven't got a sense of what reality is expanded. How expanded reality is what unfortunately a lot of people are in that position. But that's why it's important to live by the Spirit. Let me say it again. That's why it's important to live by the Spirit. Because here's the thing I was trying to tell a person, that you did not create this world. You had nothing to do with the creation of how this world is and how it works concerning its function and its dynamics, you really don't know what this world is all about. And the thing is, to what extent that you don't know what it's all about is you find yourself making decisions because you don't know what it's really all about, you know? And the thing about the Spirit is supposed to be there to lead and guide us, to expand our viewpoint that life is not just what Mac Johnson is doing, or what's going around Mac Johnson, or going around you, or going around everything. It's way more far-fetched than you think it is. You know, reality is way more far-fetched than any human being in this world can possibly imagine, that people don't respect, because this world system is trying to get people to think according to their carnal mind, and a carnal mind is going to focus on you and what's around you, and that's it. That's the only spectrum, and it doesn't expand to question things and logic concerning what could happen. It is not created. The carnal mind can't really go as far as what we can think to really see things far-fetched, because all of a sudden it says, well, I'm gonna plan my life like this, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go do this, and bam, it's going to happen. And then you bam, this situation happened, bam, this person came to your life, bam, this, you know, you're like, what's going on? This happened, really? What's going on? You know, everybody is trying to wonder what's going on in a world that you thought it was just this, and you thought the world was just that, and you thought it was this, and you found out it was way more far-fetched from your carnal-minded viewpoint than you thought it was, you know? And everybody gets that reality check to what extent, to what degree, and they don't know what to do with it. Well, all I gotta say is a creator created this place, and he is spiritual, and spiritual has a greater viewpoint and a greater expansion. I mean, this creator is the God of the universe. He has a far-fetched viewpoint, a far-fetched greater viewpoint in how he look at things and look at life. And the thing is, what people need to understand, that, you know, we're going to always say, really, this happened, really, this happened, really, that happened, as long as we don't really follow his instructions and start to perceive the greater expansion of what everything is supposed to be all about. You know what I'm saying? You know, carnal-minded people is only people that see things from a natural perspective. They don't see things from a spiritual perspective and a natural perspective. They only see things as a natural perspective. And natural perspective is half of what the ideal of the world we live in. There is a spiritual aspect to this world. You know what I'm saying? Is what people don't consider, and of how they make their decisions, of how they be with people, or how whatever they do in life, they don't consider that ideal perspective. And then all of a sudden, something happens, we're gonna find ourselves saying, really, and we don't know what's going on. Well, that's why, like I said, you need the Spirit of God to really show you what's really happening, what's really going on, and what you really need to do to really see what and behold what you live, who you are first. Genesis 1:26, made in the image and likeness of God. And what's your purpose? And your purpose is not going to be something just natural of your viewpoint. It's going to be something way more far-fetched than what you think it is. And things are going on in this world way more far-fetched than we think it is. That we need to realize and understand that if we don't want to find ourselves saying really in the wrong perspective, because we did not, evaluate the expansion of the world we live in, to really see that it's way more different and far-fetched than we think it is. that we need to come to realize that. All right, that's the message. I hope it makes sense to you. To God be the glory, him forever and ever. In Jesus' name, amen.